What's up guys, it's Captain X Production 72 and welcome to my yearly video that I upload on Christmas. In this year we're doing the 2013 Advent Calendar. You may remember I did the same thing last year with the 2012 one. We're going back and looking at these retro Advent Calendars for fun. Now, I don't do it the way everyone else does, right? You upload a video every single day, where you open it and then upload it and you've got like day 1 through 24. I only ever did that once, and that was back in 2017, so it's been 6 years since I've done one of these, and that was the Advent Calendar that was out at the time. But no, we're going back with this retro one from 2013, so this is actually being started on December 1st, and I will run, and the final video will be uploaded and put together, on Christmas Day, so that's when this will actually come out. But we're going back. This is a sealed copy of set 7502 Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar. Came out in 2013. Really love that 2013 box art. It got only some of the minifigures you will get up at the top, which is pretty cool. I like the space art. Django coming out of that. You got Boba Fett opening a clone helmet. You got the Rebel Trooper opening up an Astral Mech. Got some sleds. Got Obi-Wan Starfighter. Got Django's over here. A droid. Pretty cool. It includes exclusive Django Fett minifigure, which you can see there. Flip it around. Kind of show you just what you'll get inside. Django's Fett ship chasing Obi-Wan Starfighter. Zam Wessel's ship. Because in 2013, Lego went big, I think, with quite a few three main themes. It was like Clone Wars, Return of the Jedi, and then Episode 2 were kind of like the most part of what we got that year in Lego Star Wars. Again, I love that retro Yoda logo a lot. And today we're going to open up the first door. Let's get started. Also, why not try unlocking a surprise everyday Lego online? Listen, I'd be very surprised if that still works. So in order to open this, we're going to flip it around to the front. Now, the way these work is you typically flip it upside down, right? Yeah, upside down, and you basically cut the seals here and over here. Kind of would have a Lego set box upside down, so we're going to cut the seals up the top. So I'm very bad at this, as you may expect. Or we're cutting into a sealed 10-year-old set. I think Calendar is the only recent sealed sets we've broken into on the channel. Right, we're away. There's one here too at the side. Oh, there we go. Unlock a new surprise every day. Yeah, so you keep telling me. So here we go. I've got some Geonosis style art, and you do get a Geonosian minifigure, which is something I've been trying to build a little army of. That kind of Naboo ship. The minifigures at the bottom. This is a cool looking bit of art. It really is. So, I like the Geonosian spires. I've thought looking at Christmas stuff. This looks really cool. So let's put this on a tripod and get opening that first day. So day 1 is located just over here. We're going to push in the thumb tab. Oh, and it's a minifigure. It's actually the Astral Mech droid that you see advertised on the front and the top. So I'll build the thing on camera. This minifigure is actually in a set from the year before, in 2012. He's in Gold Leader's Y-Wing Starfighter. This is something I actually knew off the top of my head. So this is what you get on day 1 of Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar. Pretty cool little droid. And it's just one for the collection. Looks pretty good. Pretty happy with it. But it's a generic Astral Mech droid at the same time, so that you could have him in the background or whatever. But pretty cool start. I wasn't expecting a minifigure. I had this as a kid, so, and the cool thing is, unlike with some Lego sets I had as a kid that I've repurchased, I remember stuff. The Advent Calendar I don't remember. So day number 2, in fact I can see it right there. It's right here, so I'll see you guys for day 2. Okay, welcome to day number 2. So day number 2 is located up here. I'm going to assume it's a build given Sometimes these advent calendars, it's kind of like minifigure, then like maybe a build or two, and then maybe another minifigure. Oh, this door does not want to open for me. That's not very great. I kind of ripped a bit. It's like, oh, it's like a little Geonosian Starfighter, or maybe Count Dooku's Solar Sailor. That's kind of what it looks like. You got your parts here, so that's kind of cool. I don't own the full-size set of this from 09 or any of the Geonosian Starfighters. I think this was most likely Dooku's Solar Sailor. Let's see. I kind of like this about the advent calendars. The instructions have a little bit of an element of you have to guess to it. So we take this piece here. Got this kind of piece that goes 4 ways, right? I don't know, I think I've always thought the Solar Sailor was cool. You get people who complain that, oh, they can't represent it accurately because they can't do the whole solar sail aspect of the set. But it's like, how on earth do you like think that that could be done in Lego form? Like, I don't think there's any possible way that you could replicate that in Lego. So I'm just gonna get it built up here. For this video, like, if you go compare the one I did for the last year, which was on the 2012 advent calendar, you know, this one will probably be longer, but again, I'm doing it for a new phone that has enough storage. So yeah, nearly built. So I had to guess tomorrow might be a build, but I feel like I might be wrong. But this is what your end result is. It is, you know, it's either the Geonosian Starfighter, or you could call it Count Dooku's Solar Sailor. I guess it technically could be both. See, in big set scale, like normal set scale, you would notice which one it is. But I feel like in the smaller scale, you wouldn't really be able to tell anyway, because, you know, they're very similar ships. But, you know, so just for recap, day 1, we got R5F7, which is from the 2012 Y Wing. And today we got the Solar Sailor mini build. I'm guessing it's a Solar Sailor because I know that you do get the pilot droid that Dooku has in this advent calendar. So see you tomorrow for day number 3. Day number 3 is located, just might as well just show you, up there. Alright, so here we are for day number 3, which is located all the way up here. Straight in here. So I'm not sure what it is. Day 1 was a astromech droid, which is pretty cool. And then an unrelated build, it was, this is either Dooku's Solar Sailor, or it's a Geonosian Starfighter. Not sure which one, but I wonder what the next build is actually going to be, so it's in the thumb tab. Oh, it's a minifigure. A minifigure that you build with some bricks. It's a droid. So I'm just gonna get this droid built up here. This is a pilot droid. I think this is called an FA4 pilot droid, is the actual name of this. So, if my memory serves me right, you get this minifigure, or its actual set of origin is the Dual Geonosis from 2013. You know, the Dooku versus Yoda set. In that scene, technically, there should be a Starfighter for Count Dooku, right? You know, so I'm guessing that build before would be his Solar Sailor. So, you know, that does look like a Solar Sailor. So this droid's quite interesting. It's got the Commando droid coloured arms and head. In fact, but it's got a different print on the head to the Commando droids that came. I think the Commando droids came out the year before in 2012. But there you go, there's a minifigure. So it is called an FA4 pilot droid. I like this one. Surprisingly, I really like this one. You know, it's a cool background droid and it's something different. Plus, it adds to my Attack of the Clones collection, which isn't the greatest. So, you know, so far I've had 2 minifigures in a build. So if I had to guess, tomorrow's going to be a build. See you guys for whatever we end up getting tomorrow, day number 4. It's just up there. So welcome back for day number 4. So day number 4 is located up the top row between 10 and 18. So I feel like I'm flying through these. Obviously, like, you know, I feel like December is always a quick month, you know. And today's build is, so what's ironic, right? We've got Zam Wessel Speeder there, And then that's what this is here. It's Zam Wessel Speeder because, like I said before, 2013 was very big on three main themes: Clone Wars, Return of the Jedi, and Episode 2. So I'd imagine there'll be a lot of that in here. There's some OT sets came out that year, but like not lots. It wasn't like, it's not like, cause I know in 2012 we got like a whole wave of OT stuff. So this set got an interesting build. This is a set that LEGO has neglected to remake quite badly. You know, we've not had this ship represented in a a play scale set since 2002, which that's like, I wasn't even alive in 2002, right? I was born in 2003, so in my lifetime there has not been a new version of this, and damn, I'm 20 years old. I don't know, I like the build for this one. This one's quite an interesting build. It makes sense though. And I do like the way it looks as well. It represents the airspeeder very well. So I like that. This is like, episode 2 gets a lot of nonsense, or like a lot of hate it doesn't deserve, but the bit where Anakin and Obi-Wan are chasing Zam through Coruscant is a really good scene, to be honest. I do like the little the ships that you see in that scene. Alright, and we're just finishing up. Let's put these parts in here. So, it's a good looking build. Very happy with it indeed. I would be cool. I hope they give you a miniature version of Anakin Starfighter, which would be really nice. Not Anakin Starfighter, the Coruscant airspeeder that you use to chase this, so you can have a little chase scene going on. This is cool. I do like this. And like I said, it'll be heavily episode 2 themed, because we've already had 3 things in this that are episode 2 themed. So, just a little recap for everybody. Day 1 was I think it was R5F7. A miniature Dooku's solar sailor, an FA4 pilot droid, and then day 4, of course, being Zam Wessel's airspeeder, which is pretty cool. So if I had to guess, I think tomorrow might be a build as well. I'm not too sure, but when you see, so day 5 is located right next to where day 2 was. So there you go. See you guys for day 5. Alright, so we're here for day number 5, which is located right next to where day number 2 was. So, yesterday we got Zam Wessel's airspeeder, so I'm very curious to see what we get in today's. I'm gonna push that back in. Oh, it's another build. Looks like a twin pod cloud car for Empire Strikes Back. I'm not gonna say I thought, because like any other advent calendar I've done, right? So last year I did review the 2012 one. Thought I'd try another angle here. I did notice, right, when we were building the 2012 one last year, that a lot of the builds kind of match each other. So say you got like the Gungan, you got the Gungan sub in day 1. You got a Gungan the day after, and I think the day after that you got like the weapon stand. So it's like the builds kind of go together. You don't really get that, I've noticed, in this one. It's not really there. Because we've got a rebel droid, and we've got the only 2 builds so far that go next to each other is the solar sailor and the pilot for that. Just double check I'm building this right, and damn it, I didn't follow it correctly. Advent calendar instructions and me don't always go together. Sometimes I misread them quite badly. So right, I need that piece to go up there. This piece needs to go at the front. Okay, now I see what I'm doing. Right, got a little confused there. I should start doing this angle from day 1 when building things. I quite like this. One of my favourite builds of one of the more modern advent calendars, because I didn't even know I didn't open them or do videos on them. I have had some of the more recent LEGO Star Wars advent calendars. I think the last one I bought actually would have been the one from 2018, I want to say. I'm trying to say that before. Yeah, right, the red stud goes on the back. Right, got you. So, Damn, I'm doing really bad with this build today. Anyway, so not bad. I'm curious to see like will the build, like I'm not googling it. I don't want to ruin the surprise for myself. On what figures are in here. I did Google the image like a month ago. Out of curiosity, I was able to. Luckily, I don't remember. One sec. So yeah, I was able to forget the majority of stuff in the image. Like I was mostly doing it, and it wasn't an image that was in order. It was just a picture solely of the minifigures you get in every colour. Some of them are obvious, you'll be able to see on the background art. And when I initially showed off the box in one of these, at the very start. So so I've got a rough idea of what's in this without completely ruining the whole surprise for myself, which is nice. I think we are just about done. Yes. No, that is called All Feet on the Bottom as well. I thought those were just spare parts. Yeah, I'm brilliant at this. And, sorry, the end result is an alright looking twin pod cloud car from The Empire Strikes Back. So, quick recap. So day one was an astromech droid from the 2012. It's one from the 2012 line. We got the Solar Sailor, FE4 pilot droid, the airspeeder, and of course today's build was this. So considering that's what we got, I was expecting an Attack of the Clones minifigure. Surely tomorrow will end up being a minifigure because given we've got 2 micro builds in a row. Mind you, it depends if you want to call this a build or a minifigure. I would call it a minifigure, but yeah. Tomorrow will be day 6, which is located just under here, this was day 2, so day 6 is right there. Alright, welcome back for day 6. So, day 6 is located right here. Is that a minifigure? Oh, today we actually do get a minifigure. I'm guessing you would get his weapon in the there'll be a weapons rack in this probably. Who's got a double-sided face from these indoor commanders? Look. Oh, that's pretty neat. Well, I don't really have a lot of indoor rebels, so this is brilliant for me. I was wondering what it would be because the last 2 days were builds being, yesterday we got the twin pod cloud car and we got the Zenway Solar Speeder, so I was really wondering what the hell today would be. And today ends up being an indoor commando, which is quite cool. This advent calendar seems to be pretty random. That's the first normal figure that we get in it because there's another 2 figures, on day 1, well, we got the astromech, day 2 we got the Solar Sailor, day 3 we got the FE4 pilot droid, day 4 was Zam Whistle's airspeeder, day 5 was the twin pod cloud car, and of course today we got the indoor commando. It's a bit weird, the way they're doing it, so maybe the Zam Whistle's airspeeder kind of goes with the things 2 before because they're all Attack of the Clones. But that's episode 5, that's episode 6, so maybe the next thing we get is, I don't know, could be the Scout. It probably won't be, but it could, they go together. I don't know, this advent calendar is kind of unpredictable, so see you guys tomorrow for day 7. Alrighty then, you're returning with day 7, so it's the first one at the bottom, so we do have to move a couple of things out the way to get to it. We're going to push the fun tab in. It's going to be a build, right? This is a minifigure. Oh, it's a weapons rack. I mean, it's about time, considering we have that Rebel Commando, he's going to need a gun at some point, so... Okay, so let's see that build. That was pretty straightforward enough. So,
this advent calendar so far has proven to be extremely random in terms of, content, because like literally only two of the builds coincide with each other. You can maybe say that the solar sail or the droid and the Zam Whistle speeder go together. Like, I don't know, because I think it's a bit odd. Last year I did the 2012 one, and pretty much most of that advent calendar kind of correlated or went with each other. Like, you got a Gungan, then you got a Gungan sub, that kind of thing. So that's why I think it's a bit strange. Personally, it's coming from that one. I can't remember how well the modern ones were at that, because I've not bought a modern one since about 2018. Yeah, probably 2018. And I dropped the belt. Let's just get on there. So I got what weapons rack, I'll be honest. Yeah, kind of one of each. Well, back in 2013 we didn't have stun shooters yet. We're a year away from it. Put this blaster on here. This rifle will go on here. And the little pistol goes on as well, up at the back. So I mean, it's not right little. The blue colour at the bottom, I mean, I'm not actually, the clip makes me think separatist, so I think I'm pretty sure there's a battle droid in at least every LEGO advent calendar. I think that's the one minifigure that's been in all of them, so who knows. That's pretty cool. So just a little reminder, little recap. So far we've got a droid, then we've got a solar sailor, then an FA4 pilot droid, Zam Whistle's air speeder, twin pod cloud car, a rebel, an indoor rebel, and then a weapons rack. So very curious to see what number 8 ends up being. Number 8 is located just there above number 20. See you for that tomorrow. Alright then guys, we're back for day 8. This feels like it's running in quick. So I'm not sure what today will be. Yesterday we got, as you know, we got the weapons rack. So I don't know if we're going to get a minifigure next. I'm more so thinking possibly a build, but I might surprise myself. So day 8 is located here between day 12 and 20. And it's a Republic gunship build. So I know for a fact that there's a phase 1 clone trooper in this advent calendar, so I'm just saying maybe this is what leads into it, because there is a phase 1 clone trooper included in this. It's the same one that came out in the battle pack this year, well, that year, 2013, when this advent calendar came out. So maybe this is what you get before that, because to me that would make the most sense logically. This is quite a quick build, I imagine. Won't be as long as some of them. Heck, this clip's already a minute, and keep in mind these are filmed in separate sections. But I think that's kind of obvious to anybody watching. Alright, oh, I like the way this one works. So, yeah, I'm gonna get this one built quick. Clip piece skips 2 windows. So, yeah, I'm assuming that's what's going to be next. I mean, I could be completely wrong, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what day 9 is. So, yeah, that's just it, I suppose. There are a lot of spare pieces of these advent calendars, and I found that while doing this last year as well. You end up with so much spare pieces. So, I mean, I've been keeping them, so I'm curious. Maybe the 20. Maybe I do not see this goes up to 24, so maybe at some point I do something for that. Let's see how this works. Right, I turn this piece up round. Oh, that's a neat looking little Republic gunship. That actually does look like a gunship. You can see the spare pieces have this. Wow, this is pretty good. Some advent calendar builds look really good and some don't. But this one does look nice, so I'm going to put that in there. So, I'm curious to see what we get. I mean, tomorrow I'm going to see day number 9 is right there. So, the ones on the bottom levels are annoying, so I have to move everything. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm going to go, and I'll see you tomorrow with day 9.
Okay, here we are with day number 9, so we are going to have to move some of the stuff out of the way. So, I already, I know off the top of my memory what we've got the last few days. So, I'm curious. I know that you get a Phase 1 Clone Trooper in this, right? Because I've seen pictures of what comes in, and I actually can't remember it as well as a kid. So, I'm curious. I think that might be next, unless we get a build, because the last thing we got was a Republic gunship, so logically I'm guessing Clone Trooper. Could be completely wrong, but curious to see what it is. So I'm going to push in the front tab, and it is... Oh, I was way off. Day number 9. I believe that is I think that is an acclimator. Huh. See, but I mean, surprised it was a build, but oh yeah, parts there. Alright. No, that's not what I was expecting. Gonna input the parts here. Most of a fairly simple build, so let's see. This piece here. Right. So yeah, I mean, I was actually quite surprised that that was the acclimator. I believe we got an acclimator in the 2012 one as well. I think that's 2 years in a row LEGO did acclimators. Right, okay, so I'm going to take this piece here, connect it up with that. Alright, it's even got a little engine. This is nice. I'm liking this build quite a bit. Right. So, maybe tomorrow will be a Clone Trooper? I don't know, but I'm guessing, like, maybe this advent calendar hasn't been too, consistent with its theming. We're going to go over that probably in a moment. What have they done that's consistent? So, I'll show you what I mean. But, I'm saying as if this is one, separate video, when in reality, right, this will be uploaded as multiple different videos. It's going to get uploaded as one long video, but it'll be made as different parts. So, I think that is an acclimator. It looks like it to me, because the Star Destroyer, it would have had the bridge up there, and the Venator has 2 bridges, so it's not that. Because here's what I'm talking about. It's my argument with the theming. So, day 1 was a Rebel astromech, but then we went straight on with something that was themed with the 2 kind of Geonosian things. So, and then after that, we ended up getting Zam Wessel's Airspeeder, and after, it was after the 2 Geonosian things, the theming ends, kind of, and then we got the twin pod cloud car thing, and then an Endor Rebel, which then we didn't get any Endor stuff after the Endor Rebel, which I again thought was a bit strange. And then of course the day after that we got the gun rack, and then after that we got the gunship, and of course today we got the acclimator. So I'm liking the acclimator quite a bit. Pretty cool build. I'm just checking if I've definitely got all of those set up correctly. Yeah. Just have a look at the doors here. Alrighty then, so that's pretty much it. We're getting a big amount of these done. We're already over a week in, so see you tomorrow for number 10. Will it be a clone? I have absolutely no idea. Number 10, for anybody who's wondering, is located up there in the top corner. Back here for another day of the advent calendar. Today is day number 10. It's located, you got 14 there, it's actually located just above number 14, so we will angle the camera. So I'll do as much of this on camera as possible. So hopefully today's a minifigure. I mean, we've had 3 days of build, so I'm suspecting it might be. I would be surprised if it was a 4th build in a row. Oh, it's a minifigure. It's a clone figure. Right, this is was looking at the door here, this is a Phase 1, this is the realistic style, which was introduced this year, and it was in the battle pack, and it might be in 1 or 2 other sets, but this is a nostalgic minifigure for me. This is cool. So, it takes me a couple of seconds to build up the LEGO clone, it's just a minifigure, of course, so one of the quicker sections. But this is one of the figures I was kind of looking forward to most. Before thinking, why are we looking forward to this the most? For those of you who follow the channel, I've been doing a LEGO series called Collecting Every LEGO Clone Trooper, and this is one of the ones I didn't actually have, so it's kind of cool. He's just, he's got that angry clone head. This was 2013 was the introduction of that, so yeah, pretty cool minifigure. And, I'd assume it'd be the same deal as what you get with the Rebel Trooper. If you wanted a gun for the minifigure, you'd simply take off the gun rack that we've got here on day 7, so that's kind of cool. But that's kind of nice. We've completed the first 10 days. So day 11, I'm actually kind of curious because we've only had 2 sets of days that have actually went with each other, right? Because, the droid didn't go with anything. The Solar Sailor and droid went together. These 2 don't. This doesn't. But the gunship, the acclimator, and the clone all go together nicely. So I don't have any specific predictions of what's coming next, but we'll just have to wait and see what ends up coming next. See you guys tomorrow for day 11.
Alright, so here with day 11, we're actually almost halfway through the advent calendar because it's 12 and then 12, but yeah, so day 11 is located up here. Yesterday, of course, they've all felt them because I had to move it, but the phase 1 clone, it was brand new this year, so it's obviously going to be a build, right? I've actually had 4 minifigures out of 12 days, which means we'll have a total of 8 builds by the time we're done this. Just gonna need these up here. See, I don't keep this where I film, I have to move it because I do it on the floor, but yeah. This door's already broke. Oh, and it's an ATTE. I'm all annoyed at the way that I had to open though, like that was bad. See, oh, this is cool. So that's like, this is the most amount of builds I've had so far in the advent calendar that go with each other. The gunship, the acclimator, the clone trooper, now an ATTE. This is the TE. That's cool. See, I'm not saying the advent calendar has to be a consistent build, but see, when it does, I like it. Right, you start to see it kind of taking form. Tomorrow will probably be another build, but I'm just curious to see if the Republic theme will continue, or if it will be dropped in favour of something else. Well, obviously a quick Google search. I mean, this is a 10-year-old set. As old as that makes me feel. I could just Google it, but I've enjoyed the element of surprise of this. So yeah, and I've got my favourite figure in the set was probably that clone trooper so far. The reason that clone trooper as well, for those of you who know, I mentioned this in the last clip, me doing the every clone trooper series. Those minifigures are kind of something I'm intentionally trying to find. So yeah, I didn't buy the advent calendar because of that minifigure. I actually bought the advent calendar because I wanted the advent calendar. I think, because I know for a fact the one from last year, the one from the year before this, 2012, does not come with any. Right, I believe we have the complete build. I mean, let's fix the legs here. That is a pretty convincing, that does look like an ATTE. And, obviously this is over in reference to one of the bigger sets we got that year, because I also got a big gunship, so we're going to take that, we're going to put it over with the other stuff. So that's what we're talking about. We've got all those 3 that's going together really nicely. So tomorrow will be the halfway point. So that door is located right here. That is 4 in a row, complete. So I'm just curious to see what comes next. Will it be more Republic? Will they actually put in some separate stuff? I mean, of course there's some separate stuff, right? Because you get a Geonosian advertised on the box. But anyway, I'll see you tomorrow and we will open up that one. Here we are with day number 12. We were exactly, fix this here, halfway through the calendar, so that's crazy. But, our last thing was a build, so let's see what we get today. So number 12 is just going to press it in the tab. Oh, 12, oh. There's another Republic build. So I believe this is a dropship. That's what it looks like to me anyway. So, this one is really sticking with Republic theme the last couple of days. Which, you know, like I said before, there wasn't really much of a theme going on here and there. So it seems we're sticking to one. That's kind of cool. This won't take long to build. So I don't know if we're gonna get an ATOT with this. But to the best of my knowledge, this does look a lot like the dropship from the dropshipping ATOT set, and no one's done building it. You probably will agree with me on that. Again, I could just as easily Google what all these models are, but I choose not to, plus I don't want to spoil it for myself, because I do, you know, despite this being a 10-year-old advent calendar, I do enjoy the element of surprise quite a lot with these. The ones on here, there we go. So that's pretty much just it. I know it's not the most craziest build, but you know, that to me is part of a theme. So I'm really curious to see what tomorrow ends up being. If it's not going to be like another Republic-based build, a Republic-based figure, will change up the theme, because you know, of course, the last couple of days, you know, have been, well, the last 1, 2, 3, 4, the last 5 days have all been Republic themed. So I suppose we'll need to wait and see what comes. Also, you guys can just skip ahead in the video, but I'm filming this on the days and uploading afterwards. Not uploading all, they're all going up in one. So day number 13 is at the top there. That's crazy, we're already halfway through this. Let's keep going. Alright, so we're firing through these now. We are here with day number 13, which is located at the top here. So the last 5 of these have been Republic based. I'm really curious to see what we get today. Push in the tab. And it is a battle droid minifigure. I mean, it's still not add to the army, I suppose. I think it would be that GNOC. Suppose it never hurts to have another battle droid in your collection. As they're in all the advent calendars, sometimes do variations, like sometimes they do a pilot. I know 2011 one has a pilot, 2012 one has a security one, but this is just a regular battle droid. So you put him off to the side, so yeah, pretty cool. You do get an extra set of the battle droid arms. Yeah. Of course, if you want your blaster, you can. Once I have all the stuff from the advent calendar, I'll probably, you know, just distribute these blasters from this. So I'll see you guys with day number 14 tomorrow. We've only 10 days left to go until Christmas Eve, basically. We have day number 14 located over here. So I'm curious, it might be more separate stuff because the advent calendar finally decided to be consistent. You know, we've got more or less, we've got 5 days straight of Republic-based stuff. 1 second. Everything's falling down a bit, but you know, we've got the gunship, the acclimator, the clone trooper, the ATTE, and the dropship. And then, so maybe this will be a whole bunch of battle droid based stuff since we got a battle droid, but let's get this thing opened up. I'm not feeling the greatest, you might be able to tell by my voice, but here we go. Let's get this open. Oh! I think I may have figured out what tomorrow's going to be based on this build. I think I've just cracked it. I mean, if it doesn't come after this build, I will actually be kind of shocked. This is a Geonosian Starfighter, so see if they do not throw in the Geonosian that's been advertised on the box. Well, obviously if it's advertised, you're going to get it, right? That's how these work, but I fully expect there to be a Geonosian in this. Right, let's try to look at that build there. It's a bit of a strange one. I do like the Geonosian Starfighters. I don't own any in Lego. I'd really like to get one. It's one of those sets I don't own but would like. Either the 2003 or 2011 version, I'm not really sure which one I would want. I've never actually actively seeked trying to buy one, but maybe go for that 2011 one purely because of, you know, I primarily buy stuff from the Clone Wars era anyway. Well, prequel era. Right, two bits here go on the sides. So, tomorrow is not the Geonosian, I will be shocked. Mind you, there could be another Geonosis themed or Geonosian themed thing in this, so, you know, that might surprise me. But I genuinely have one expectation for what is next, and that is it. Alright then, so we have the Geonosian Starfighter. See, this is the two Geonosian things. In day 2 we got, let's focus, we got the Solar Sailor, which is a Geonosian ship. Then we got the fighter, which is that's kind of cool. So, you know, but with the battle droid in here, I was expecting something like, yeah, the Geonosians are part of the Separatists, but I was expecting something, you know, more battle droid aimed. So I'm pleasantly surprised. Just gonna fix this figure here. So day number 15 is located right over here. See you tomorrow for day number 15. You join me for day 15, so that's 10 days till Christmas, which is, this video will go out on Christmas Day. Obviously you know that because you're watching it. So the last couple of days have actually been Separatist themed. It's kind of like how, you know, we got Republic gunship all the way to the dropship. That was 5 days of Republic themed, and then we're getting a Separatist. So we've had a battle droid, standard one, which is weird because the two advent calendars came before us had different types of battle droids. We got a pilot, and then we got a security one. And then yesterday was a Geonosian Starfighter, which is quite cool. So. Right, I think this is the most obvious day possible. I'm going to guess it is because there's a Geonosian minifigure there, the one from the 2011 bigger version of that set. And my sneaking suspicion is that's what it's going to be next. I mean, we've got the Geonosian Starfighter. I will be very surprised if it's something else. It could be something else. I mean, see the first like week or so this advent calendar was kind of random, but in a way apart from like day 2 and 3. And obviously after that it picked up and became a lot more kind of organised, so it doesn't have to be, but I'm just pointing that out. So day number 15 is okay. Over here we're going to push in the tab. I'm expecting that Geonosian. Bang on the money. I didn't think it would be like, this one's packaged different from the other minifigures. That's pretty cool. Got a spare stud. That'll be from one of the many sets out we've built for here, all micro builds. So this will be how we came in the set. I had that set back in the day. Because can't open here. No, this is good because I've been wanting more of these figures anyway. I need some with wings. I have 2 of the wingless ones from 2003, and now I have 2 of the wingless ones from 2011. So we can build up the torso in that quite easily. I hope they give you a sonic blaster, which is a type of gun for this guy. But the head comes wrapped in this plastic, so I need to try and get that out. I'll tell you one thing, this advent calendar is not my favourite one. My favourite one is the 2012 one, but see, as far as like this one goes, this one's more prequel orientated than that one, so I do like that about it. That was extremely hard to get out of there, damn it. So the head comes, that's just the Geonosian headpiece. It does come specially wrapped, so yeah. So I'm quite happy about this. Again, I hope they give you the sonic blaster. The only kind of weapons thing we've got so far is this. But I don't think he has a weapon in the 2011 Starfighter, which I like how he comes with a mini version of the set he comes in. It's kind of like the Clone Trooper, right? Lego never done a big acclimator, but they put him with that acclimator. He comes in the Planet Series version with an acclimator in the Planet Coruscant. So I like that. So we've had 3 days of kind of Separatist related stuff. We've had that whole Republic stuff. So I know you do get some Empire here. I know there's a Scout Trooper in here. So day number 16 is right there. I'm very curious. Like, I was able to guess pretty easily that this would be the Geonosian, because it wasn't hidden too well. But I'm very curious to see what 16 ends up being. So we've got another 9 of these left to go. I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, so we're enjoying for day 16. I hate doing the day. In fact, 17 is also at the bottom, so the next 2 days are bottom row ones. So of course yesterday, and I'll start to set the minifigures down so when I move this they don't fall. Was a Geonosian, so I'm curious, right, since we've got the battle droid, the Geonosian Starfighter and the Geonosian, will it continue the Separatist theme? Because we know we've got 5 days of Republic. I wonder if it's going like that. So I'm going to remove the gunship, the stand and the acclimator away. Press in the thumb tab.
inconveniently, it's one of the ones that doesn't want the front tab. Ooh. Oh, that's brilliant. It's one of these themed weapon stands. One sec. Okay, we're just going to open up the parts here, get this done. So I was wondering if I'd get the Sonic Blaster for the Genosion, and you do. That's good. So, you know, it's a pretty simple, kind of straightforward build, but it's a Geonosis themed stand. I really like that. That's pretty cool if you ask me. So we're just gonna stick on these cheese slopes. Again, like I said, very easy to build. Literally a couple pieces to the stand. And then of course you get this really cool weapon, one of my favourite weapons in Lego Star Wars, exclusive to the Geonosis. Check I'm building that right. Is the Sonic Blaster. So I'm going to keep it on the stand until, you know, I actually go to put it on the Genosion. Oh look, we even get a blaster, so I was supposing that's for the battle droid. We got a spare green stand, so that's kind of cool. So yeah, that is day number 16. So very curious about day number 17. Are we going to get a 5th day of Separatist themed stuff, or is it going to change? But you know, you can put this with your Genosion, all good. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for day number 17. Which is located right down there.
I'm a bit blocked up, but let's do day number 17. So we kind of have to move a couple things out the way to access 17. Yesterday was the Sonic Blaster on the little kind of Genosion-esque stand. So very curious to see what today, will it be a 5th day of Separatist stuff, or will it not? I'm going to assume it's going to be a build, so we're going to just open it on up there, and... oh, it's a Naboo ship. Alright. The complete opposite. I was not expecting it to be the Naboo ship. If I'm correct, that's like Padme's personal ship. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit blocked up. Right, let's get building. That feels like one of the ones with a bit more pieces to it. Right, so looking at the build, those two bits there. I'll admit, I'm looking at this building going, what the heck is this? Kind of just opted to cut the camera because I'm coughing up quite a bit. So you guys heard me coughing, but we're finishing off this build here. It's a nice build, if I'm being honest. I do like it. A bit more intricate than I was expecting. Like, this one's got an interesting way of getting the shape, and I actually really like how this one accomplishes the shape. Right, so this piece is going to go here. This is, I'm trying to figure out, this is an episode 2 one, or if this is the more Clone Wars-esque one that she has. Because this is definitely Padme's ship, having looked at it. Right, so we're going to put these bits here at the front, and then I believe we are done. So, now I want to know if there's a Naboo-themed minifigure in this thing, because again, I thought that the advent calendar showed off all of the figures on the top of the box, but from what I've recently found out, that is incorrect, because, for example, the battle droid was not advertised on the top. Neither was the Phase 1 clone, but there you have it. This is Padme's ship. I'm beginning to think this is the one that gets blown up at the start of Attack of the Clones. But that's pretty cool. We're going to put that off to the side. So, next is day number 18, and it's located right there at the top. So, you join me for day 18. Let's crack this one open. So, the previous build was a Naboo starfighter. Like the kind of Naboo, like royal yacht type ships. Basically the one Padme uses. So, I mean, I thought yesterday would have been another Separatist build, so I'm curious to see if they're going to do something that fits with this, or changes it completely. I'm going to guess it's a build, but listen, I could be wrong. So, I'm going to get up here, day number 18 is, and pull it open. Oh, it's a minifigure. This I like. It's a version of a Scout Trooper, see, 2013 one, because
And you can tell by that because the balaclava heads are still in use at that point. See, obviously you would turn the head around all the heads on the minifigure, but see, like that. So yeah, basically the classic Lego Scout Trooper, the one you'd recognise, from like back in the day, where it was all white. Its last use was in 2012, so this is when they started to move away and change the look. And this is a really cool looking minifigure. I have a bunch of the 2012 ones with the balaclava heads, so this is cool to get one of the 2013 ones, which is cool because he goes with a minifigure we got earlier in the calendar, being this Endor Rebel. So those two are a good pairing for that new calendar. So yeah, we'll have 5 more of these to go. Have I got that right? No, 6 more of these to go. So day number 19 is right over there. I'm kind of maybe guessing an Endor related build. I mean, apart from the Jango Fett and the Boba Fett minifigures which are in this, I think we've gotten all the minifigures. I mean, so far it's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've had 7 out of 18. So far 11 builds and 7 minifigures. See you tomorrow. Alright then, so here we are to do the 19th day of the calendar. So let's jump right in and get this sorted out. So after this, there is 5 more to go. That's nuts. This is fully right in. So day number 19 is located over here. See, yesterday, just for recap, was the Scout Trooper, so maybe something Imperial themed? I've had to guess, but this calendar's been mostly prequel era. Oh, it looks like a shuttle. I can see what this is. It looks like a shuttle to me. Maybe it's a separate shuttle given the colour scheme. Alright, looks like an easy enough build as well, so it won't take us too long. So, I'm curious, right? I already know some of the stuff we're still to get. Like, I know there's an Opeing Starfighter, a Jango Fett Starfighter. Oh, sorry, more or less it's like one. There's a Jango minifigure. Obviously, that's going to be the 24th. But there's also a little Boba minifigure as well. So I'm curious to see, what else there is within those last few days. So yeah, obviously you're watching this, you can skip ahead and know, but keep in mind, I've been filming these in real time. So it's like I've been filming these day to day since December 1st. So yeah, I don't like to waste time with these. I like to try and get them built as quickly as possible. Last year I didn't really build them on camera, but that was due to like my old phone storage space, so this has been a lot easier for me, and I wish I'd done it this way last year. Like, I wish I'd had the upgraded phone last year, because, like, I might redo a review of a set here and there, but I'm not exactly going to sit down and redo my review of an advent calendar, because I see there's only really one way to do these videos, and that's from brand new, and I don't see myself wanting to go and spend the money redoing, like buying another one of these 2013 advent calendars, because I think my YouTube video was bad. Right, I think that makes sense. Right, that needs to go up a bit. These videos are once a year and they're a lot of fun. Like, I would never go buy one of these randomly, like, during the year review. So, I like the fact that we have a bit of festive content here. And I do believe that is us finished, maybe? Maybe I'm missing a part? Yeah, there's maybe a part on the back. Like so. Right, I think that's it. Okay, we have it. So, yeah, this is definitely a separate shot. I mean, it has to be that. Yeah, that's what it is. So, I know more or less the last 4 things that are coming. That's based on what you see on the box. So it'll be interesting. I mean, I thought they would be Empire, but no, we got something separatist. So, but last couple of days have been a little bit random. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for day number 20. Day number 20 is actually on Django's face. Kinda.
So you join me today for day number 20, which is located down here. So let's jump right on in. It's on Django Fit, but of course it won't be Django Fit. Not feeling the greatest. But nonetheless, let's get into it. Yesterday was a separatist shuttle. I'm not sure what today's theme will be, but you know, it'd be interesting to see what we end up getting. So yeah, let's jump right on in, get that out. So I'd be rather surprised if it was a minifigure, so I'm just gonna move a couple of these builds out of the way, push it in the thumb tab. Oh, it's a build. I think we both know what it is. So yeah, I'm not gonna say it because I think it's the most obvious build so far in the calendar, but it's, you know, one I was expecting because it's one of the ones on the box. Obviously, it's weird, right? With the 2012 Advent calendar, we've done this with last year. Obviously, we're doing the video a different way this year. The build in that one, a lot of the times, like every single one of them was advertised on the box, but in this Advent calendar, that's not 100% the case. So I'm just gonna get that on, that bit there. Just some of those spare pieces, shove them over here. So this is Obi-Wan Starfighter from Attack of the Clones. I mean, it's an alright looking build. I do know that on this in this Advent calendar you do get Django Fett Slave 1, so maybe that's tomorrow's build. And of course, you know, we also know we're going to be getting Django and Boba soon, because, you know, we're wrapping up the days here, because this is the 20th we've just opened. So we're just going to put that build right there. So yeah, tomorrow is day number 21, which is located right there up the top. Alright then, so we're opening day number 21, so after this we'll have 3 more to go. Kinda nuts we're wrapping this up, but it's also, as of today, it's been going for 3 weeks, so the last couple builds we got, or things we got rather, were 2 builds. So we got a separate shuttle, and then of course we got the Obi-Wan Starfighter, so very curious to see what we end up getting today. So I'm curious to see what we get. I mean, we still have the little kid version of Boba. I get Django's also going to be day 24. And as far as I'm aware, there's like a Django Fett Slave 1 build, so let's see what we get. Sorry about that guys, I'm kind of ill, but open up the door. Oh, there we go. Parts. So this one is of course Django Fett Slave 1, so I'm just going to open this up and build it. So this looks like an alright model. I think there was a Boba Fett's version of this in the same colour was in the 2011 Advent calendar, so I think it's just a re-colouring of that. Put that on in there talking about building the nose section. This is a thing that Lego really needs to get their butts on and remake, because something I kind of just realised there when building this, it's been 21 years since Slave 1. No, since Jango Fett Slave 1. You know, we've had micro versions, but, you know, we've never had like an actual micro fighter or, you know, playset or UCS version. It's kind of, that's one of those sets that's definitely kind of suffered there, like, you know, in the remake department. Mind you, Attack of the Clones kind of has in general. The last time we really got like a substantial amount of Attack of the Clones sets was in 2013. Ironically, same year this came out, this advent calendar we're doing. Well, I like the technique on the wings, so I think it's just take that piece like that. Stick up. That's a cool way. Oh, and the wings can actually. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Alright then. I like it when some of these mini builds somehow manage to have like some functionality in them. It always surprises me quite a bit that some of them can do that. Man, we're getting up to the final steps. Alright then, just need to add this bit here. Throw this bit up top. So you can see what bit we're assembling, and this will go on here like so. So, you know, you can have the Jango Fett Slave on like this, or you could even rotate up the wings. I mean, maybe it would be more like that. Yeah, I think that would be the more accurate look. That is cool though, it's a nice looking model, so to the picture I've got the right. Alright, so it can go over here and you can have the whole kind of chase scene from the movie with these two, so that's pretty cool. So officially there's 3 days left to go, so Jango and Boba are 2 of those days. It's one of those days where I have no clue what it's going to be, but only to wait and find out. So see you tomorrow for day number 22, which is located, well, just right there. Alright, so we're getting really close to the end of this. I'm very curious to see how long this video is, because it's all segments that are going together. Everyone else does it as daily uploads. I want to do it all as one long video, plus it kind of counts as the Christmas special. But let's jump in with day number 22. So as you can see, it's one of the last ones there, obviously. I've had to close the bottom doors because of the builds, but it's one of the last 3 doors on there. We've got 22 there, 23 there, and 24 down there. But today, of course, we're doing number 22. So yesterday, we did get a mini build of the Slave 1. So I'm going to guess it's either Boba Fett. Jango Fett's going to be the 24th. So there's a build in here that I'm not too sure, or possibly a minifigure, and I'm not even sure what it is. But let's do number 22. My guess is it has to be little Boba Fett. And I've damaged the calendar. Yeah, it's little Boba Fett. I wasn't really surprised at this because he's advertised all over the box. Let's build him up anyway, but I mean, it's a cool minifigure. It was brand new back at the time. They re-released him in, well, I say re-released, they did an updated version in 2017 in the Jedi Starfighter of Hyperdrive Booster Ring set, which has a very expensive version of Jango, something to do with the face. Oh, you get 2 faces, you get an evil face, and that's kind of good for me because I already have this minifigure because I got it in a lot a few months ago. See, I wasn't planning to buy this exact advent calendar. I was actually trying to get the 2011 one. I had to compromise with this one just due to lack of supply and price, but there you have him, little Boba Fett. So he's going to go well with Jango. I suppose this is cool because we got the re-release of Jango Fett, a normal version this year. I say this year, I'm referring to 2013 when this advent calendar came out. They just put Jango Fett in the Corporate Alliance tank droid instead of doing a Slave 1. So, you know, it's a nice place to put Boba. This is the first time we got him in the skin tone, that wasn't yellow, so that's kind of cool. So, yeah, again, this is a double for me, but I'm going to switch the face, well, turn the face round, so it's kind of cool. But yeah, he'll go nice with that Slave 1 build, as you can see over there. So, what do I think the next day will be? I'm not actually sure. It's going to be quite a bit of speculation involved with the 23rd because I'm not too sure. As for the 24th, I mean, it's obvious. It's like when I done this last year. It's obvious that the 24th was going to be Darth Maul. This year, we know it's going to be Jango Fett. Keep in mind, when I say last year, I'm referring to the 2012 calendar. And this year, I'm doing 2013. you know, 'cause I like to do the retro ones. So listen, I'll see you guys obviously tomorrow for the 23rd. Alright, so the second to last day, we are doing day number 23. So yesterday was the little Boba Fett minifigure, so I'm very curious to see if it's, because it won't be Django, because he'll be day number 24, so I'm guessing it'll be a build of some kind. I would be very shocked if it ended up being a minifigure. I'm not expecting it to be one, but yeah. So day number 23 is located up here. It's the last day that isn't on the bottom, because obviously 24 is right down there. You can kind of see it. As you can see, that's kind of all the ones we've managed to get so far from the calendar. So let's jump in with day number 23. So we're just going to push in the tab. I'm going to open up the door. I'm going to guess it's a build. It has to be a build, right? Oh, interesting looking build. You've got a jetpack piece in there. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Right. Right, let's get this one sorted. So, looking at the picture, to me, I wish the thing hadn't bloody well ripped. Let's have a go with this. Okay, so despite the fact that it got a bit damaged, opening, I think I've more or less got the build kind of sorted out. So, this was like a kind of Mandalorian type sled, which I'm liking where this is going with this calendar quite a bit. So really thinking about, we'll probably never get an advent calendar like this again, where it's like mostly themed on like things like this, like the prequels, because Lego, I think they would rather do the other stuff that's coming out these days to go do one, because this one does have some slight original trilogy, but again, this advent calendar more or less reflects the wave that it came out during, because it came out, you know, the same year as all that big kind of 2013 wave where they went nuts doing, you know, stuff for the you know, they were still doing loads of Clone Wars stuff. They were still doing, you know, this was the year where they did that big, you know, lot of, I think it was Attack of the Clone. I can't pull the door back. That big lot of Attack of the Clone stuff that they did that year. So, because you have to remember, this was 2013 was different to what it is now. At least, definitely in terms of Lego Star Wars, right? Okay, alright, so I need to add a piece on the end of this to get it to work. Okay, I think I get this now. Ah, right, this jetpack kind of it's meant to propel this along, I'm guessing. Right, so, I was expecting a sleigh type build or a Christmas tree type build to be in here somewhere, so there you have it. That is his Mandalorian kind of Jango Fett-esque sled. I like the fact that they used the jetpack piece and it's that kind of shiny one. So this was pretty cool. So of course, guys, tomorrow. So of course, the next store we open will be the last, and tomorrow will kind of be the introduction. You know, what I think is the best build, what I think is the worst build, best minifigure, worst, like all that kind of stuff. See you tomorrow for that. And we're back for the very last time for day number 24. So I think we all know what it is. There's not even any speculation. Like, because yesterday, right, was a right, you know, confusement to me, but you know, day 24 is down here. Let's get it over with. Final one we're gonna do until next December. Let's go. It is, of course, Christmas Jango Fett. What else is it gonna be? So yeah, let's open up this and get them built. So I mean, I've had a lot of fun doing this. Definitely gonna return doing it next year. This is the second year I've done it with this format. Someone had asked me if these were the first advent calendar videos. No, they are not. The first ones I did is I did the 2017 advent calendar, and I opened that one daily on YouTube. I actually did daily uploads. So I know someone asked why I wasn't doing it here. The reason I'm not doing it here is I like to do it as one long video rather than multiple uploads, because you know, the one video will get more views than the multiple uploads will. Not to mention, I just find that the multiple uploads never do that greatly. So let's see, put the little letters in. Oh, and they're falling out. Well done. Give them one to hold. So back in 2013, we actually got Santa-themed minifigures. Take note, 2023, because I don't think you can get... I believe Lego are claiming to have run out of ideas for Santa minifigures. Well, quite literally, there's so many they haven't done, but this was what we got in 2013. We got this, and this is pretty cool. So he goes there
we're going to put in there. And you know what? Let's have a wider look at everything that we got, because this is kind of nuts to think it's over already. But, you know, I've been doing this for over 3 weeks. But here it is. Try to get it all into one frame. Here's everything that you get. So we're gonna kind of discuss different bits of it. So personally, what is my favorite minifigure here? Well, that one was kind of hard, but I came to the conclusion my favorite minifigure is the Phase 1 Clone Trooper Pro. Couple of reasons. One of them being I needed them for my every Clone Trooper series, but second of all, this is just an iconic minifigure. If I had to pick a second favorite, it's probably the Jango Fett, because the Jango Fett's amazing. Worst minifigure in the advent calendar, if I'm going to guess, is the Endor Rebel Commando, maybe? No, that's unfair. The worst minifigure, and it's purely because if this was the only minifigure, it would be the best, but, you know, just your standard kind of B1 Battle Droid would be the one I would deem the worst out of them all. Worst build. The build that I think, and this is the worst, I think is an easy one. It goes to the Twin Pod Cloud Car. I'm not the biggest fan of the way this one looks. It gets the point across, sure, but it's just not my favorite in any way. My favorite build from all of this has to be, hands down, it's gonna be this Naboo ship, because this looks so good. Like, versus what you see in the movie, this one works well, and I will admit the wings on this one can be fragile, but I really do like the way this build is. Other builds that I thought were really good in this, I really did enjoy Jango's Slave 1. I think this is a cool build. I'm pretty sure this is a colour swap for a Boba's one that might have been the 2011 advent calendar, though I might have that one wrong. And, you know, I like that some of the builds pair up. You know, you get the Obi-Wan Starfighter here, you know, that you can pair up with it. And, you know, I did like the consistent thing, you know, getting those couple days, you know, where we got consistent kind of separate stuff. You know, we got the Geonosian Starfighter, and then, of course, the Geonosian. And then just to go with them, we get the Sonic Blaster that he has, along with the weapon stand, which is pretty cool. And, you know, I really enjoyed this year's advent calendar. If I had to pick the thing in this that I disliked the most, it's going to be that Twin Pod Cloud Car. And, you know, this 2013 is a very nostalgic year for me, Lego Star Wars wise, so maybe that's part of it. I just see kind of 2008 through 13 is where a lot of my Lego Star Wars nostalgia is, so maybe that plays a big part in it. This will be, obviously you're seeing this video, this was uploaded on Christmas Day of 2023, and this is going to be a tradition, so you're probably wondering, hey, what advent calendar is next year's going to be? Well, you'd think, because I done in 2022, I did the 2012 advent calendar. This year, 2023, I've done the 2013. You're probably thinking progression is going to be 2014 next, but you know, that's where you'd be wrong. I wanted to originally do 2011 this year, but I couldn't get a hold of a 2011 one. And 2013 was one that I had probably going to buy anyway, so yeah, I mean, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. There will be hopefully another video before the end of the year, but I'm going to be taking a little bit of a break after this. So, I mean, there is that. I've got some cool projects going on that I want to try and work on for the channel, and then I'll get those uploaded and done. But Merry Christmas to all of you guys watching, or Happy Holidays. I mean, imagine if you're watching this, Christmas is your thing, but again, we're all just Lego fans here, so I hope you guys have really enjoyed this. I've enjoyed making this, you know, every day, opening it and obviously stitching them together. I have no clue what the final length of this video is going to be, and honestly, I don't know. I would not be surprised if it was an hour long. Hopefully it isn't. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the 2013 Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar opening. 10 years ago, I can't believe looking at some of this stuff how old it is, but there we go. All this being a trip down memory lane for some people, it was for me, but anyway, Merry Christmas, thank you very much for watching, see you guys in the next video, hopefully before 2024.